I got so fat this winter that I'm super happy that my suit was still keeping me inside. Now, sorry for this, I have to get some fresh air and let's talk about some beautiful motorcycles, because I was not expecting this new CFMOTO 675 engine to be so fun, so alive and so punchy on track, because I've tested 3 models today. Yes, it's like this with CFMOTO. You test lots of bikes, you have track time on Portimão, on the go-kart here in Portimão also. Let's start with the 765 NK, which is a naked. It has something to say. This triple delivers lots of grunt, mid-range, and it feels super alive. We will tackling some nice turns around the go-kart over there near the Portimão racetrack. And I have to say I was pretty pleased with the results. They made it like super alive. When I was rolling the throttle, although it doesn't have riding modes, even with higher gears, like I was missing one. Maybe I was wrong in a turn, like second or third gear in a super slow corner. I was getting out, and yeah, the engine is the big highlight of this new CFMOTO. A riding position, it feels super cool, super relaxed, a naked, yes, but this gas tank offers you lots and lots of support when you go on track, when you want to ride it a bit fast. It's engaging enough for you to go on mountain roads, on twisties, to have fun with it, to pull a wheelie if you want it. And what's the important part about it, it's that it's super narrow and it can accommodate even a smaller rider, a girl, and why not a novice, because the delivery, it's not upsetting, it's not something to get scared of. And although it's cabled action, it's not snatchy at all. It's super smooth, and you also get the electronics aids. You have Bosch IMU with cornering ABS, traction control, which is settable on 2 levels. I even got the intervention once today, because you know, when you roll it on track, you have to check the traction control. At some point I did like full gas after exiting a tight turn, first gear, and the bike slided a bit. I saw the intervention of the traction control on the dash blinking, but I didn't feel it. So the power was back on, not so long for the trim. Also, the brakes, because you have J1 brakes, they are good enough. I put it like this because I'm a fan of brakes that can bite you like insane, but these ones are good enough for the power output of this engine. Feels very nimble and very light, super agile to turn from a leg to another. And the huge plus of this bike is the combination between price, looks, and abilities. So the suspension is adjustable for front and rear, and it feels super plush for long trips, plush for city use, and plush for racetrack use. If you tighten up things, you will get a stiffer bike and a bit more confidence to ride it fast. It's nimble, it's agile, it has a quick shifter as a standard, it has this nice TFT 5-inch dash, which will connect with your phone and tell you the information that you want. So, only good things about it. I don't know if the passenger could handle this seat for more than a half an hour, because you can see it's like on a super bike. The taillight, you can find it also on the Racing Brother, the SRR. Lots of details of fine details, like this taillight over here, which looks super nice. All bike is designed in Italy, so you won't be noticed in the park by having the ugliest bike. You will be noticed as having the best bike over there. You will turn some sides. You even get the brake cooling system, which I don't know how much it works, but let's face it, this is a super cool thing to have. Check it out. It even says brake cooling. This J1 has to cool down when you ride it super fast in the city. Let's get to this one, because I was expecting so much to ride it on track. This 675 SR, it's a combination between the racing team that CFMOTO has in MotoGP, the triple engine that they got in MotoGP, and this is a homemade development that they say it can handle a bit more. Right now in the Euro 5 Plus combination, you get the 88.4 or 5 HP with around 190 kilograms with fuel inside. The looks are impeccable. It looks like a small superbike. It copies the looks of the SR400, but it's even better. The headlight and the grills over here, the side fairings, the aero fairing, this fairing over the front wheel with the brake coolers also. Yeah, it's a nice design feature. Everything is super nicely put together, so you don't feel that Chinese thing that everybody's telling you about. It's getting a lot more European. So the fact that they struggle with this and they want to come up with quality, it's a very important aspect. The bike rides as good as a triple with 88 HP can be on track. I push it to the limit, not the limit of the bike, to my limit, and I have to say I was like feeling that the bike can handle some more, but with small changes in regards of brake pads, because you can feel some fading after 20 laps on tracks. You have to adjust a bit the suspension, and you feel that the KEB suspension, this Kayaba suspension front to rear, it's adjustable, and you feel the clicks. It makes a difference when you go 3 or 4 clicks up and down. You will feel the bike react a bit faster. It will become a bit stiffer. Same story, the ergonomy. It's a bit sports touring, not so sports oriented, so this makes me a bit happier, because if I'm buying this one, I don't want to go only on track with it. I also want to use it for daily use. Although it has a small turning angle, you can handle the city and tackle the traffic with it. Same TFT dash over here, 5-inch with connectivity. Same electronics as on the NK. You have the traction control, the ABS cornering. You have 2 modes for traction control over here. You can switch it by the press of a button, and it's super easy to work with the menu. It's predictable. You just press set, it goes to the menu. You have lots of things that you can change. Vehicle, set again. So it's predictable, it's not hard to use, and this is a thing that I like. Even the dash has a nice finish. Everything on this bike has a superb finish. You get a plug for your phone over here with USB-C and USB. This is a cool feature to have, because not many bikes right now have USB-C. In regards of improvements, yes, I would improve something on this bike. Not because I don't like it, just because I want to feel a bit more stopping power. I would change the brake pump or the brake pads. I would have to try it first, because yeah, it has to be a bit more crispier for my taste. The suspension feels good, the engine feels enough, even for the more experienced riders. This engine has a lot to say, and it will deliver enough power for you to have a great big smile on your face while riding the steep uphills with twisties near your house. Let's move to the baby, because we have a baby from CFMOTO, the 125 NK over here, which is I think one of the coolest 125s on the market right now. Not because it's blue and it says CFMOTO on it, just because it features something cooler. It features traction control, ABS, and a TFT dash that will connect to your phone. Let's check it out, because it's the same 5-inch TFT dash, easy to work with from these buttons over here. And you don't get traction control on that many new 125 models. Suspension is stock, the power output is quite cool. I went like 44 kilometers an hour with the first gear. Check this out. You don't do it with many 125 bikes, but let's face it, when you're young, you want to do crazy stuff. I wish I would had some options like this when I was young. And the cool part about everything regarding this new CFMOTO models is the price tag, because they come with an attractive price tag. So it's like 1,000 or 2,000 euros less here in Europe than any other competitor on the market, but still delivering the same quality more or less everywhere, and the same numbers. So this might be the newest kids on the market for CFMOTO. We will have to see, we will have to put them against the rivals on the market and check out if it's worth buying the CFMOTO, let's say the NK675 or the SRR. So this is it from here from Portimão. Next day, tomorrow, we will test the 800 MTX, which is a new addition to the lineup for CFMOTO also, and I will come up with a video about that. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your comments behind. Even though you don't like Chinese bikes, let's face it, they are coming, and they are coming strong. So tell me your opinions about these ones. Cheers!